It's an historic landmark in Nanaimo, but it may not last for long. It may soon be bulldozed unless the community can come together to save it. The Nanaimo train station was already falling apart when fire gutted it nearly 3 years ago. There is a plan to restore the station to its former days of glory as a hub for island rail service, but it's going to take money. And if that doesn't come together soon, it may be a parking lot instead. Our Mid-Island Bureau Chief Jonathan Bartlett's live in our Nanaimo newsroom with details. Jonathan.
Hudson, the Nanaimo train station is sinking, its foundation broken, the interior gutted by fire, and rain is rotting the wood that's left. Time is running out to fix this majestic old building. One of Nanaimo's oldest buildings has seen much better days. It's sad to look at the state the Nanaimo train station is in.
Just look at it and say, gee, we can fix this, and we ought to fix it.
An arson in the summer of 2007 gutted the heritage building, built in its present form in 1920. Since then, rail passengers have been using a trailer as a ticket office. A community effort has tried to save the old building. A $2.4 million restoration project is planned. But there's a $400,000 shortfall, and they're running out of time. Soon, this beautiful old heritage building could be demolished. The land turned into a parking lot.
If we don't fix it, sure it will. I mean, right now it's a nuisance property, and the city doesn't allow nuisance properties to stay in that condition. The owner will be asked either to fix it or remove it, and we're trying to raise money so we can fix it.
As you're probably aware, there are big plans for the ENN rail line, and the Nanaimo train station should play a big part in the future of rail service on Vancouver Island. Plans are underway to make the ENN railway more commuter-friendly by reversing the schedule and running trains from Nanaimo to Victoria and Nanaimo to Courtenay.
We've been working with VIA to try and bring about a new schedule, see it turned around and hubbing out of Nanaimo. Initially, they're small steps. We'd have that train running from Nanaimo south and then from Victoria up to Courtenay and then repeating itself.
Re-establishing service to Port Alberni is also a possibility. The Nanaimo train station becomes an important hub.
The station, of course, becomes a real focus. You want a nice facility for people to be able to come and get on and off the train. But we think we've got a pretty interesting tenant that's going to be part of that facility.
The Young Professional Association of Nanaimo is planning a big fundraiser at the end of the month. The Wild West Express, using 4 vintage passenger cars, will bring dinner guests to the Cowichan Valley.
In the next couple of weeks, we'll be barging them over on C-SPAN. Thank you to C-SPAN for that. And soon we'll have these 4 vintage trains in Nanaimo for the first time. We'll be able to use them for our event on March 27th.
If you can't get the $200 tickets to the event, you can still help out by donating through the website nanaimotrainstation.org. As Graham Bruce said in my story, there is a tenant that is interested in leasing part of the station. The building is too big to run as just the train station. While that tenant is, for the moment, a secret, I can tell you that it is the owners of a local pub restaurant who want to expand into that downtown location.
All right, we'll watch for that. Jonathan, thank you.
You're welcome.